Yo, what's up, man? First of all, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope your Mother's Day was amazing. Okay. I did stop home and go see my mama, and I'm happy that she's happy. And yeah, so you probably read the title, bruh. California was amazing. Now, I had a lot of fun in Miami. I had a lot of fun in Atlanta too, but I had way more fun in California than you can imagine. You can assume what I was doing. Like, bro, when it comes to like my experience as a day trader, do you realize how often I walk around and fucking people ask me like, "Yo, what you do? What you make what you make beats and what you make music? What you a producer?" Like, no, I'm a day trader. I get it. I look like I rap, right? Because I rap. But like, that's not the point. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is meeting all these new people in all these new places, it's hilarious how often, um, not to say it like that, but you see like an intelligent speaking black dude with fucking dreadlocks. It's kind of rare, I guess, when it comes to day trading. Hmm. So, but it's funny, right? Everybody I met down here was cool, bro. Everybody I met down here was cool. Like to the point where um I did a few things, right? So like my whole thing when I travel, right, is classic skate spots, classic iconic skate parks, and I really fucking like museums. I really fucking like museums. And my thing is, right, we have a lot of funny things to talk about today. The first thing is that yes, I'll be moving around, but I do not be slacking. We need to talk about last week, but I had the privilege of having the Wi-Fi on the motherfucking plane so I can give the most goaded fucking trade of the week. We're going to look at Friday and then we're going to work our way kind of backward and then kind of work our way back towards today, which is the Monday. All right. But this is my thing, right? I hear that perspective of like people who are from the East Coast versus they're from like California and stuff like that. I've always heard that it was tough to kind of adjust to all the time-based stuff that I teach in terms of algorithm. Yes, all of the concepts or functions that I like to kind of separate, yes, they are time-based. So that means, and this is not like a mentorship gem, it's just a regular gem. But of course, I know you know, but NQ, we talk about ES, we talk about YM, like yes, these all move on Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to get y'all to remember, okay? And you probably noticed something. You probably noticed that gold has been really fucking fun, right? I'm talking about last week directly. Gold's been kind of fun, yeah. The reason why I mentioned the time change. Now I'm on the East Coast right now. This jet lag has been fucking me up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now, granted, I didn't get that much sleep in California anyway, because what I call it, well, I got too much hair, shit like that. Like what I call it, right, is a weekend road trip. Okay. So like pretty much every weekend I just pick a new fucking place to go that I've never been to before. And you take the whole weekend to just explore all the shit in that city you really wanted to. And you check out the vibe. You get what I'm saying? So that way the next time you go, you already have that kind of layout in your mind. And if you want to do some other extra shit, let's say you go to a place and you already booked it for 2 weeks, you fucking hate it on day three, you're gonna be like, yo, oh fuck. You're not gonna be mad, but you're gonna be kind of mad. You get what I'm saying? So the weekend road trip has been totally, totally fire. Cause I can go to 10 places. No, 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 not fucking 10. I can go to like 4 or 5 places in a month and be like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? Who just texted me? And why? What's going on here? Oh. Hey, my grandma texted me. Bro, I'm telling you, man, when it comes to NASDAQ versus like a gold, I've said it a million times. I've said this shit a trillion times, bro. It does not run on Eastern Standard Time. It just doesn't. However, I'm not saying you can't use the price action, obviously, at the same times. Obviously, it moves. These functions are the same. Not going to into crazy detail about each individual function right now. But what I'm saying is, oh, it's like Jay pulled his sleeves up. What the fuck going on? No, but listen, I'm trying to get you to understand if you are somebody who is trading gold, right? Now you notice that when I switch tabs, I'm just on a different time here. Okay. Different time zone. But what I need you to understand, my friend, I need you to stop thinking this shit is hard. All right. I've been saying this for a while. You don't need a million data points. What is the chart going to do? That bitch either going up or it's going down. All right. Oh shit. I need another lighter so I can light the hold on. Oh, I'm slicking, slapping on my pimping. Oh no. Wait, wait. We got it. Touchdown. We have fire. Man has made fire. Now, the reason why I keep telling you that gold does not run on Eastern Standard Time, nor should you be trying to trade it on Eastern Standard Time. If we're talking about the day structure, like every day's fucking structure, you have a premium and a fucking discount. Why don't you fucking use it? It's easy to use. This midnight line, right? I talk about it so often. And since this is like a basic gem to me, it's not even like a mentorship based gem. It's everywhere. What I'm trying to say, you can simply keep yourself on sides by simply I smoking some Khalifa Kush right now, and I mixed it with Girl Scout cookies. This shit tastes like Twizzlers. Like I can't explain it. Anyway, the reason why I spelled midnight incorrectly, what the fuck? There we go. This week got me so chilled. You could tell I'm just talking a certain way. It's like, mm, it's very interesting. But I will say, when it comes to this midnight idea, I need you to try to get out of your head about up versus down. The bias is already set for you every fucking day. Now, whether you are a New York trader, you can do that. I'm not saying you can't trade New York at all. You can totally trade gold during New York. It's fine. I like to trade it during Asia. I like it during Asia. And you can see why. Like I said, a lot of my new students in my mentorship are starting to get into um Asia as a standard or everyday kind of trade for them or everyday function. But the point is, it's not me teaching you how to trade like me. You can choose to do that if you want. I want you to understand if I show you how to put together the whole script for a day or for a week or how to use these individual functions, your job is to still find your own style. If you're trading gold versus NASDAQ, let's say this 15-minute chart. How many of you struggle with continuation? Does it still bother you that the chart is doing one thing? Like one thing? When you wake up every single day and you realize that they are not actually giving you sell side liquidity, why are you looking downward? Why are you looking downward? That's a basic, simple question that I want to ask you. The reason why, right, your brain tells you that you want to look down is because you're doing this right here. Yo, oh my God, we've been bullish for weeks in a row. Oh, we have to come down. Oh, we have to. We don't need to do that. If they're not offering you anything on the sell side, how can we come down? And what does that mean? You see this right here? There's no way you thought it was a joke. No way you thought that was random. There's no way you thought that was a personal attack on you. When I'm telling you that they need to actually give you sell side liquidity to actually come down into. So if you're somebody who struggles with continuations, you need to come and understand the marketplace is not trying to hide from you. It's not. It's completely telling you, listen, if I have trouble doing what? What are we doing this whole week? These lows are what? Protected. Now that's interesting, right? Because I need people to realize that like all the stuff that you see in the marketplace. Oh wait, where am I? All the stuff you see in the marketplace is not like, oh my God. All the stuff you see in the marketplace is not like a secret. They're literally showing you what they're doing. If they are not breaking lows necessarily, we're not fucking sell side. I've had this conversation so many times and I understand how basic it sounds. Now, let's get over to current week or last week, rather. The reason why, right? Like we're saying, why during this week, especially on Friday, right? When I took a flight, my flight was here. All right. So I'm on a plane, logged into that American Airlines motherfucking Wi-Fi, and shout out to American Airlines because I paid for the flight on the flight. So that shit was fucking hard, brother. So took fucking buys. Now, why am I take fucking buys? Real quick. Somebody's going to get confused because this is there, right? You probably still feel uncomfortable that this is moving, but this is still down here. Does that sound familiar? Or maybe, again, if I'm saying that word a million times, I always use, right? I don't even want to say it out loud. I'm just type it. It's a story. I want you to understand all of this is plugged in. So if they're not offering you sell side fucking liquidity, if they're not offering you lows being taken, they're not offering you lows being taken. I mean, obviously, there's using a gap in here, but you get my point. If they're not actually fully offering you anything on the sell side to give you, then what am I going to do? Yo, little joke. It's only two fucking ways to go. So when I was in Miami, right? Yeah, I came across a bunch of interesting people. Now, I didn't really know who they were. I guess they were like tennis players or whatever. I don't really know nobody that like by name that play tennis. But when I'm in California, my goal, because I know where I'm at, right? Literally walking around Los Angeles. I know there's a lot of people that's walking around that you might know, right? So my goal, oh shit, right on Venice Beach, I was looking actually for um the professor. So if you are old as me and used to watch and one mixtapes and shit like that, you know on his YouTube, he goes like right on that Venice Beach court and he's typically playing ball over there. So right around the afternoon, I'm literally going to see if he's over there. But guess who I run into instead? You ever watch all that? You ever watch Good Burger? So I ran into Kel from Kenan and Kel, right? And he is the coolest dude. And throughout my life, right? I've been around a lot of like, I guess, famous people, but I don't know. It doesn't really fuck me up like that. I think I've only been starstruck like one time, like really badly in my life, and that's just because it was like one of my favorite skateboarders and shit like that. And I don't know. It's not like I don't get starstruck, uh, like obviously to a degree, but I'm talking like where I was like speechless and fucked up. Yeah, nah, 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 nah. It doesn't hit me that hard. They're just regular people. But when I tell you Kel was cool as shit, bro, um, you know what I'm saying? We took some pictures together. We talked about trading for like 5, 10 minutes, and his son was riding my skateboard, bro. He was really like super down to earth. Like it needs to be more people like that, bro. Like he wasn't tripping that like people wanted to obviously get pictures with him. Like people, obviously celebrities do that. But just shout out Kel, bro, for just being a cool dude. Just shout out Kel, bro. But like I said, I was really looking for the fucking professor, man. If you don't know who the professor is, go on YouTube right now and type in the professor. Yeah, he the nicest as a ball, bro. And the reason why this story makes sense to me to tell you right now, instead of waiting for later. It's shit like this, bro, that I started thinking like so deeply, like the night before that, that I was like, bro, trading got me taking trips to wherever I want to go, whatever I want to go, to wherever. That shit is blowing my fucking mind. And it's like, I'm kind of just now realizing that, like, my perspective on trading and how easy it is, like, I'm not just trying to teach you to be that nonchalant about it, but I want you to understand that if this whole thing is based on fucking liquidity, you really don't have much to decide from every day. It's not so much in terms of confluence or clues that you need every day. The reason why I'm saying that, right? Let's take a look at this 9 o'clock. Oh, wait, we over here with it. We over here with it. There we go. Listen, I need you to realize why this is not the hardest shit of all time. I get it, bro. I get it. This is 9:30. Okay. What you've learned from me recently, you all learned to stop trading fucking consolidation. I don't give a fuck where it's at. I don't give a fuck if you're at the top or the bottom of the range. I don't give a fuck at all. Stop trading literal accumulation. Fuck that shit. Okay. Thank you. However, I need you to realize something. All right. And let me see. Like, realistically, right? When it comes down to it, it's not so much that, like, the motherfucking volatility is the scary part. I just want you to kind of clean it up for yourself in terms of reframing it. Volatility towards a relevant liquidity. Okay. And what people don't understand when it comes to any of, like, when I'm talking about midnight, right? Your midnight on NQ is relative to Eastern Standard Time. Again, way different from a gold. So I'm offering you 12 o'clock. Okay. And I actually can change that right there, but I won't. See. Yeah, there we go. Now we're on point. So you see how midnight's right there? Again, super, super simple model, dude. Super simple, dude. All right. Smoke some KK. Watch this video again if you need to. But all I'm telling you, if you just need something so where you not trying to pay that much attention, but you're trying to get some work done, you get what I'm trying to say? You're either in a discount, and I call it a natural discount. There's plenty of ways to get a custom equilibrium if you want to give it to yourself, whether you're using gold back levels or whether you're using trifecta or whether you're using a CBDR or if you're using a um fibs, whatever you would like to use necessarily. But what I'm trying to tell you, a natural premium discount is a lot easier to manage. You don't have to go in and put a lot of shit up on your chart. Okay. So realistically, right? Talk about a protraction phase. You have that, brother. They're already telling you what the motherfucking bias is. And really quick, if they're not offering you what, then why are you looking down? Why are you looking down? All I need you to do is take a 10 seconds and think to yourself, logically, why something should go up or down. Why? If it does go up or down in general, why are we going down here? I want you to understand. You understand this is easy, but you're second guessing yourself. You're looking dead at the chart and choosing not to trust this. Why? Well, Jay, it was not New York, so I was scared. What did I tell you that I like about gold? I'm telling you that. I'm telling you right now. You want a more fun experience? Come to gold during Asia. Stop being scared. I'm all funny, right? And listen, another thing why California is goaded. Oh, shout out Venus at the Venice Beach weed lounge. Shout out Venus. Oh shit, wrong letter. Shout out Venus for giving me that big ass dab. Uh, she hooked it up with I tried a strain called apples and cinnamon or apples and peanut butter. I think it's called apples and peanut butter. But when I tell you I was super smacked off I used a small rig, but took a huge dab, ate two gummies, and I met some amazing people at the weed lounge. Because when she blew my mind, she was like, "Oh yeah, like I mean, if you need a weed tray, you want to roll up, go ahead." I said, "What? I can roll up in the weed lounge?" Like, ah, when I tell you, we do not have that in Philly, man. I mean, I know I can go in New York and go to a weed lounge, but you get what I'm trying to say. Way different than PA. First of all of you who are watching me from California, you know this. The weed out there hit my body so different, boy. I said, oh, I said, oh my god. And you know how I smoke, bro. If you don't know, I smoke damn near an ounce a day. If not an ounce a day, I smoke close to probably 10 or more blunts a day. It's just what it is. I smoke, man. But my point is, if you got eyes, I know you can fucking see this shit. If we're talking about the lack of sell side liquidity being taken or the lack of sell side liquidity being offered to you in general, then what do you need to be focused on, brother? This should be no different in whatever you're looking at in terms of narrative. Back to NQ. Now, real quick, brother, I want to show you some. Let's get rid of all these. Let's back it up. Back it up. Now, realistically, realistically, all right. Another agenda you're going to learn about midnight. All right. You see how so we had the smallest protraction. Like it was really small. I'll show you what I mean. Let's dive down here. You want to learn a little secret about the market? You can back test this all you want. Watch this. Keep an eye on your midnight. Very small protraction will make insane big ass run. I'm telling you, bro. You need to get to a point where you're understanding fully. that the marketplace is coded with all these small secrets. You thought I was going to change hats, didn't you? Or you lied. This is my thing, right? Backtest this. I know this is a big gem nobody has thought of. Don't tell me you thought about it because I know you didn't think about it. The smallest things go by so unnoticed in the marketplace. And I love that about trading. When we all get together, we all realize that, like, I've learned, not just because obviously teach myself, but I actually sit there and listen to people. If you talk long enough, I will try my best to see things from your perspective. And I actually learn a lot from things you say and don't say. So, for example, you know how if you are confused about protraction in general, you might not think about, watch this. Now we're on a 5 minute. Super small protraction. Small as shit. Small. Even though it's ugly, it goes super far. Guess what? Is this a small protraction or what? Is this a big expansion or what? You think I will make a video without giving you a gem? Stop playing with me. Hello. What are we looking at? And like I said, I can tell about the things you're thinking about and things you're not thinking about. Jay, what the fuck? So you mean to tell me really small protraction makes big expansion days? Hello? 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 Now you're probably asking, right? How small or how big should I be looking for that protraction to be then? We're talking shallow, okay? So that means, listen, it's not that you can't have, but you see my point. Do you see all of the price action underneath this, right? Do you see how it's very shallow? And all I'm saying is you can have a protraction phase that is very, very small in terms of staying near midnight. That is a number one indication. Now, this being like a Friday in general, okay, this is the May 1st versus, do you see how deep these protractions are? Is that shallow? Not shallow. And just giving you kind of an idea about how my brain works. There's 70 more things I can show you how to do the same thing. But I'm showing you a very, very, because again, YouTube free mentorship, you guys have your own free mentorship going on here. Okay. But what I'm saying to you, you can get to a point where you're playing around with some of this stuff and you're realizing not just a pattern in the algorithm, but you're also recognizing a pattern on what? Order flow. If they do not offer real liquidity, short term, midterm, in the direction you are looking, stop looking in that motherfucking direction. Does that make any sense? Watch. Now, showing you this before we go back to our gold. Sorry, not gold, and Q for Friday. Bro, it cannot be tough to follow the rainbow. Come on now, bro. This is easy. Gap fill function, brother. What do we think this is for? Go take one of these and go to California. What the fuck? If liquidity is the name of the game, then what is the shame? Pretty soon you'll be walking down the walk of fame. Like, oh my God. Oh, I got bars. But you get my point. What do you think this is Kim Possible? It's not impossible. If you've never watched Kim Possible, you need to go watch Kim Possible. So this is easy. You cannot be trading like Ron Stoppable all the time. If you've never watched Kim Possible, you don't understand what I just said, go watch that shit right now. Kim got that confidence, you feel what I'm saying? Ron be scared of shit with Rufus all the time. Hey, and just like that. It's 6 p.m. It's like 6:20. The market is open. Cool. But this is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Leading me back to this conversation here. This is what I can do for you. All right. Listen, Friday, I'm on a plane. This is all I wanted to do. You see this right here. Okay. Mind you, I'm watching the chart completely. I'm watching it. This is 9 o'clock right here. Okay. So I'll point to it. 9 o'clock is right there. Now, this is the thing. If I'm telling you, I don't necessarily care about the very top or very bottom. I don't give a fuck at all. This is why. Again, no secret. I'm not here to do, there's no secret. I'm just getting you to change your mind about how hard trading's supposed to fucking be. Why is this hard? Yo, that's funny as shit. Anyway, if we talk about the liquidity is the number one name of the game, right? This is liquid. What do you think we should be doing on the way? You see 9:30 and you see this thing right here. What do you think me and you should be doing? But this is the kicker. You're focused too much on this function, that function, what it should be doing, what it's not doing. You don't want to get faked out. You don't want to be this or that. You think it's just going to wick on you randomly. You think it's going to be possible at the volatility to just wick right down and just destroy itself. No, we're not taking trades in the yellow box. We're not trading consolidation. Understand what I'm saying. You want no drawdown? Take the fucking trade while it's moving. It's a moving train. Understand this. It's a fucking train. Look, you got me fucking up. Look, you said you struggle with continuations, right? What have we been doing this whole time? What is that? Is that not a turtle? Man, I seen this shit right here. You know what I did on that plane? I said, boy, I locked in like ass catch him so fast, bro. It was crazy. And listen, you gonna get to a point where you gonna feel is listen. Now, why would I say that? Stop worrying about retracement. Why? Because of that word we used earlier. Um, what are we already doing? You can't be scared of the order flow. So that means no, they aren't trying to trick you. Stop with that. It's fucking going up. Just buy it. Oh my God, just buy it. You have to not have all these fucking conditions for trying to buy or sell something. I'm telling you, bro, anybody who started with that 2022 mentorship, you low key, without knowing it, you kind of doomed yourself because you feel like the marketplace is only supposed to go like this. You're thinking it's only supposed to go, and this is your whole 2022 model in a fucking nutshell. Boom, you get some liquidity taken. Okay, cool, cool, cool. They jump into a gap. All right, whatever. Even if you are a basic ICT trader and you're on my channel right now, what I need you to do is get out of your head about the 2022 style mentorship. You need to understand if there's some valid fucking liquidity and you have some valid fucking volatility, what are you worried about? And I'm telling you, that small framed scalp, I framed it as a scalp, turned into a monster. I was able to just watch YouTube on a plane and just hang out and just do nothing and just watch myself get paid back for the entire trip I was about to take. So listen, when I tell you I was sitting there that night outside the hotel, bro, and I was smoking, like those who watch my Instagram, you don't follow me on Instagram, go fucking follow my shit because it'd be funny as shit. But bro, all I do is just fucking rant about the shit that I'm doing and fucking I was just reflecting on like my whole like experience with this stuff. Like, bro, we really press buttons and that shit'll take you around the fucking world, dog. What the fuck? Pay for the whole fucking trip. That should fuck me up mentally. Like, damn. Pay myself back immediately. Free trip. So what I've been doing is, like I said, I call it a weekend road trip. You take like 2, 3 days, 4 days. The place I like a little more, I'm gonna probably obviously just stay a lot longer. But my dad gave me some advice. He was like, yo, just book it one way. That way you don't limit yourself, whatever, whatever. And you can just, come home, whatever. He right. You know what I mean? So I love California. I might be back next week. But I don't know. I still want to go to another new place though. So um I don't know. We're doing some America stuff first because places in Europe I do need to go. I do want to skate a lot of fucking shit in Europe. A lot of fucking shit. Um you guys got spots in Europe. I got some European homies over there. I think I do. Um I know they trade, but do you guys skate? I don't know. I need some European skater homies, honestly. But man, it has been so amazing to meet all you new people. And shout out everybody I met in California. You guys are fucking amazing. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a list of places I gotta go soon. Um, I don't know. I'll keep you fucking posted. I'm about to go to sleep because this jet lag is fucking me up. Listen, play around with protraction phases, play around with motherfucking premiums and discounts, play around with gold. Um, not in New York. Play around with again. Gold's midnight is Asia Open, not EST midnight. Just so you know. Just small recap of the stuff we talked about. Okay, listen, smoke some weed for me or drink some tea. I'll see you later.